She started questioning and pressuring Aisha to provide her husband's whereabouts. But Aisha knew nothing and was dumbfounded. Life became even much more terrible for Aisha and her children. They were left at the mercy of her sister-in-law and mother-in-law. She and her children were so maltreated, and things actually became worse for them. Aisha's first daughter, Nadia, just turned 13. Dee, on noticing the puberty growth on Nadia, began to persuade her mother to give out the daughter in marriage at such a tender age. Dee began to invite so many men to come and marry Nadia, even without paying a proper bride price. But Aisha refused and stood her ground against Dee. "None of my daughters will I give out to marriage at such an early age. I will suffer and train them and make them reputable people in the society. I will never give out my daughter to such useless men you bring, Dee. You have failed." Aisha continued to fight for her children. After 3 months since Abbasi left, something nice happened in the village. Aisha began to notice that she was pregnant. She was very sad, but at the same time, she was scared because she didn't want to end up giving birth to another girl, so she kept her pregnancy a secret. That same month, her husband Abbasi sent someone from the city who brought them lots of food items and some money to take care of the children. Aisha was so happy that at least her husband was alive and did not forget her and the children. So she wrote a letter and gave it to the man whom her husband had sent. Dee, upon seeing what her brother bought for his wife and children, became very jealous and angry. "So, my brother actually had the guts to send things for his wife and children, neglecting his own mother and sister. So, this is what it has got into. I am sure he must have been bewitched by his wife. I will see to the end of this." When Abbasi got news that his wife was pregnant, he was very excited. He wished it would be a boy this time so that his wife would be free from his sister's and mother's torment. He kept praying in his heart. After a month, Abbasi met a good friend who gave him connections to travel outside the country. Fortunately for him, he traveled to one of the Western countries. He was able to get a good-paying job and was also making a good amount of money. Abbasi was excited about this. He started sending lots of money home to his wife, Aisha. Aisha and her children were living good, and they were not lacking any more. She had enough money to take care of her pregnant self and her children. They were living big and rich, and the husband kept sending them different beautiful items and money. They became the envy of all, and most women wished to be like her. The unimaginable happened. When it seemed like all has been going well for Aisha, the unimaginable